Where we all stand now has long been an unused, vacant space that some would consider an unsafe place. Some would consider a wasted space, and others might even consider a dead end or a problem area. But what we're here to celebrate today is unique in the city of Wilmington and in the state, because the vision of this skateboarding community in this area, and because of the work of people who I consider pioneers in Delaware skateboarding, and their passion for the sport, this city will share our collective vision to turn this currently maybe questionable space into a premier skate plaza and a destination recreation venue. Congratulations to all of you for your work to make that happen. It's a very big deal. It's taken over 15 years after the original vision. However, today is the big day because we will unveil the renderings and you'll get to see how we will occupy this space again the next time we gather here. Today's roster of comments will be offered by several members of the cohort of organizations who have put significant work and financial resources into the design and implementation of the phases to get us to this point of the landmark project. To begin, I'd like to invite Mayor Dennis P. Williams to the microphone to offer his remarks, and we will unveil the renderings before I invite other members of the cohort to the microphone.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to thank everyone for being here this morning on a Saturday morning, and I think it's a very important occasion. I want to thank all our partners here who've been very supportive in this, and I really want to thank the community. This has been going on for about 15, 16 years. When the original concept came from former Councilman Kevin Kelly, I take my hat off to him. One of the things that I did during the course of my last campaign, I promised that I would fulfill this and get this done. Kevin and I spoke about it, and Kevin, thanks to you at the skate club, here we are today. I thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a positive part and positive for the city of Wilmington. And let me say this in closing. The city of Wilmington is a great city. Don't listen to the foolishness people say about our city. Don't let the media define us, and don't let fools define us. We are a good city, and look at what we can do when we stick together. Look what's going to be here in the next few months. Thank you so much.
And now for the big moment. Awesome. Wilmington's Skate and Wellness Plaza has been designed by award-winning skate plaza firm Grindline Design out of Seattle, Washington. Grindline is responsible for large, well-known parks such as Payne Park in Philadelphia, and also smaller parks like some of the parks recently constructed in Newark, Delaware. They're well known for their passion for the sport, but also for their commitment to understanding the communities where they build, to erect amenities for all skill levels, and to become truly integral in community design on a whole. Some of the features you'll notice will be that there will be a bowl, which is close to where Councilwoman Dorsey is. Street features. We're really excited because this space, as you know, we're calling it a wellness plaza because there's also a 14-foot path that will go around the facility that will facilitate not only walking, jogging, biking, a pedestrian pathway eventually through to the riverfront, but also, as you'll see later, spaces where groups can do yoga, Zumba, maybe daycares will choose to meet here for their outside time. We really see this as a space where people from all walks of life, a diversity of Wilmingtonians, can enjoy this space. from the city will mount this up on the fence, and you'll have opportunity after a few brief remarks to take a look at it. Thank you guys very much. Before we go any further, I'd like to invite Ray Petrucci to the podium. In addition to input from Secretary Cohen, Ray has been a primary contact on this project. DelDOT and the state, thank you, DelDOT and the Delaware Transit Corporation have been great partners, and in fact have been very involved with the placement of this park in this unique space.
Mr. Mayor, honored guests, I'm here on behalf of Secretary Cohen. She's asked me to come today, and she sends you greetings. And just I'll be brief. We're going to love to cooperate with the city, and we already have under agreements to use this space. So, and yes, I remember about 15 years ago, Kevin, you and I spoke a long time ago. So we're getting closer there. So this is a day for the kids. My son's here with his skateboard, and see a lot of them. So have fun today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ray. Next, I'd like to invite some council people to the microphone who have been integral in the planning of this project to this point. First, Sherry Dorsey Walker. She represents the district just on the other side of Maryland Avenue and in through here through Browntown. So this is her backyard. This is the backyard of both Browntown and Hedgeville. This area also borders other areas such as the riverfront, which is represented by another council person. We also have Bob Williams here. This is really a collaborative effort on the government level as well. I wanted to give them both an opportunity to offer remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Again, I'm Councilwoman Sherry Dorsey Walker, and I'm very proud to represent the 6th District here. The reason why I'm so proud is I was born and raised in this community, and when the opportunity came to name the park after the Samlock family, Jesse Samlock in particular, I was more than excited because I said on the council floor, I attended St. Elizabeth's for 12 years, and the Samlocks are a St. Elizabeth's family, so I said, go Vikings, and when I voted yes. So nevertheless, I'd like to also acknowledge that we have the president of Hedgeville Civic Association, Ms. Heather Taylor. Will you please raise your hand? Heather has been very instrumental in helping with this project. And I'd like to also acknowledge Ms. Leah from Planning. If you could just wave your hand. Director of Planning, Lenny Sofrin. I saw him someplace. There he is. Kenny Briscoe from the Mayor's Office. And you know, I'd also like to say thank you to the Wilmington Fire Department and Wilmington Police Department. Every time we have anything in this community, they are always available. We have community policing officers who've been dedicated to the 6th and the 7th districts. And they're actually on patrol someplace else, but it's Corporal Dan Vignola and Corporal Tommy Oliver. They have been instrumental in this community, so I would be remiss not to acknowledge them as well. And Mr. Mike Krasicki, you have been so helpful through the Riverfront Development Corporation. Anything we've ever asked of you, you just willingly help. So I just want to acknowledge you. Well, usually when I ask, I don't know when the mayor asks, but when I ask, you respond. Will you please just wave your hand and be acknowledged? The mayor's going to start with his jokes, but again, the mayor already acknowledged him, but the former councilman, Kevin Kelly, I'd like to also acknowledge him as well. Yes. But more importantly, the community. All of you have come together to make this day happen. So I'd like to give you a round of applause and just say thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Last lastly, I'd like to invite the man I call the director of the Wilmington Skate Project. We're okay calling him the director, right? This is Anthony Santora. Skateboarding to his heart, deep down inside. I've learned a lot about the skating community here in Wilmington from Anthony. He and gentlemen like Mr. Kevin Kelly have been involved in this program to hear them tell us since they were young lads, and I'm really honored to be able to be a part of this with you.
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to thank the mayor, city council, and everyone in the city of Wilmington for believing in this project and coming together to make this happen. This is a big day for us. I'd like to just thank the board of directors, and I'd like to invite them up if I could. Ben Jones, Brandon John, Elizabeth Knox, Mark Halter. This is the Wilmington Skate Project. We're less one person or two people here that are on our board currently. One of them is Joe Castro, who couldn't make it today. He had a family obligation. And the other one is Chuck Treese, Delaware's first pro skateboarder, who's also on our board. I hope you hear a little later. But let me tell you something. This is how it happens right here. A group of people that comes together, is passionate about a project, and puts something in place to make it come together. I just want to thank these guys for allowing me to join them and be part of this thing. This is a great event. Thank you. Okay, so one other thing I want to do is I want to invite all the skaters up here. Every skater that's here, I want you guys to come up here. I'm going to drop a couple boards in front of everybody, including the mayor. When we're done? We're not done? I'm sorry, we're not going to do that yet. Stay where you're at. Thank you.
I will cue for photo ops in just a moment, I promise. Thank you all so much. I want to mention that Wilmington is different in something that we're doing here. I mean, skating is a part of urban culture, so obviously skating is a part of Wilmington's urban culture, but our city is in a unique position because, you know, most skate parks are funded on the grassroots level. This is something I've learned. Usually it's communities that fundraise and have small level grant opportunities to try to make their skate park happen. The city of Wilmington is unique in that because of the cohort of people who are involved thus far, we have already raised about $1 million toward this project. Very unique situation that really speaks to things that are unique here in the city of Wilmington. We envision this to be a project where community, businesses, and individuals can become involved in the ongoing opportunities over the next year to make this plaza more spectacular and to put finishes on this space to truly make the destination a place where people from around the region will come. And you'll notice in the renderings that includes things like evening lighting and things like that. So keep your eyes out, stay connected to the Wilmington Skate Project to hear about opportunities over the next year where you can get involved in making this even more of a reality. I would also like to mention, just on a tangent issue, many of you are aware that avid skater Thomas L. Cunningham recently gave his life to save someone in Rodney Square several months ago. He was very active in the local downtown skating community. He skated in Rodney Square all the time, and when he was down there doing what he loves to do in our urban environment, he did something absolutely unbelievable and saved the life of a young mother and her child. I want to let everyone know that the mayor and our team plan to dedicate a park bench in his honor on Saturday, November 14th at 10 a.m. in Rodney Square. I hope that we thank our mayor for the opportunity for us as a community to commemorate Mr. Cunningham. His family will be involved, and we look forward to all of you in the community being a part of that event. For the remainder of our afternoon until 2 p.m. today, please enjoy DJ Damas, Dino's Water Ice, Kapow Food Truck. We thank Mayor Williams, Del Dot, Denrec, Helene Keeley, DTC, Wilmington Skate Project, Councilman Dorsey Walker, Councilman Williams, Mike Perzicki of the Riverfront Riverfront Development Corporation. Delaware State Parks is here. There's so many people to thank. Downtown Visions, Buccini Poland, Kinetic Skate Shop, and then of course Chuck Treese, who's Delaware's first professional skateboarder. So many people along with you to thank. Thank you for being here. We invite you to stay through the afternoon, and we'll see you here in summer 2016 for our ribbon cutting. Have a great day.